Yeti. All right, let's grab a dumbbell. Oh, hey guys. Just me off camera again, talking to you who are on camera. Let me just tell you what I'm up to. I'm looking for a training bar because I don't really want to lift that much because I'm a little bit tired. Found one, good news. Just got to find a dumbbell. There's one, fantastic. Oh, let's go with an 8 because again, I'm a little bit tired. Oh, hey guys. You already knew I was here because you could hear me through the mic, which is pretty cool. Let's get into them. All right, Friday, weekend eve. We've got 3 parts to get through. So for your warm-up, firstly, actually, I'm going to apologise to the coaches and also everyone who comes in tomorrow because that handwriting is atrocious. But we'll move on. It's not why you pay me. It's not why we do it. All right, cool. Warm-up, 5 minutes of stretching. So the coach is going to take you through their specific warm-up to start off with. Might be dynamic stretches, might be static. Depends if it's cold, depends if it's a little bit wet. But we're going to go through glutes, lower back, pecs, and lats. And then you're going to move into 2 rounds of 10 reps of a step duck walk. Okay, so 10 step duck walk. So you're going to be down in a squat, go heel to toe, just like so for 10 reps. Then you're going to go through a crab walk, which you're getting your hips up to the sky on all 4s. And we're focusing on getting the glutes up rather than just kind of sagging and just kind of moving. Okay, so a bit of glute activation with that, and then finishing on 3 inchworms, which is going down to the ankles, walk the hands out. Fantastic. Walk the hands back in, and then stand up tall. That's going to be your warm-up. Then strength, what you've got is moving through, if we have a barbell and dumbbell, strict press and Bulgarian split squats. Okay, so if we're using a barbell, it's going to be a front rack, you're going to clean it up to shoulders, move the head out the way, press, head through, okay, for 7 to 10 reps, so higher reps, and then you're going to move through some Bulgarian split squats. So you can either have it in a front rack position or a back rack position, or you can use a dumbbell or kettlebell, okay, completely up to you, but you're going to be in a lunge position. Let's say we've got a front rack, I'm going to lower myself down so my knee touches the ground, then stand up tall. You can add some plates just behind you to make it a little bit harder, okay, so a raised foot. If you're using a dumbbell or a kettlebell, what you can do is 7 to 10 each side, okay, for both the strict press and the split squats. Okay, if you're using a barbell, it's just going to be 7 to 10 strict press and then 7 Bulgarian split squats each side, just as normal, okay? And you're going to move through 4 rounds of that. The guys who don't have equipment, your options is a deficit press up for 7 to 10 reps. So that is where we get our hands a little bit higher than the ground, but our chest goes a little bit further, or you're just going to choose a difficult movement of the press up. So that could be just a normal press up along the ground, where we're getting from here, chest touches the ground, and then press, or it could be at a raised surface if we struggle with those, whatever's going to get those 7 to 10 reps. Then your second movement is going to be a prone angel wings. If you have some weight that you can use, cool. If not, just focus on what's happening in the upper back. Okay, so you're gonna be lying down on the ground, starting out here, okay, bringing the elbows in and then back down, okay, or all the way down, moving through like so. Okay, so if you have just a little bit of weight, doesn't need to be a lot, it's gonna make it a bit more effective. Thinking about the shoulder blades or the upper back, squeezing that together. Then what you're doing to round off your 4-rounder for strength is you'll finish on Bulgarian split squats as well. If you don't have any weight that you can hold on to, then you're going to slow the tempo down. Okay, longer time under tension with no weight makes it a little bit harder. Obviously with weight we'll make it even harder than that, but that's what we've got for our strength piece. Okay, conditioning. What we've got for that is 3 rounds for time into 2 rounds for time into 1 round for time as quickly as we can. So the 3 rounds, you're going to be completing 15/10 calories or a 200-meter run. Once you come back in, you're going to do a burpee air squat. Hit the deck, stand up tall, squat. That's 1 rep. You're going to complete 10 of them. 3 rounds of that couplet. Then your second couplet for 2 rounds is going to be 100 double unders or 200 skips or 100 plate hops into 20 shoulder overhead at 60/40 for RX. Bring up to the shoulder, dip, drive, catch. Moving through like so for 20 reps. Think about getting the barbell sitting on your shoulders, okay, every single time. It's a little bit lighter for me, so I won't be able to get into a good front rack position, but 60-40 is actually gonna be quite a tough weight, okay, so scale appropriately, so get those reps done. 2 rounds of that, then you're into 1 round of 30/22 calories or an 800-meter run, and then 30 thrusters at the weight that you choose. Okay, so RX being 60-40, it's gonna be a tough finisher if you do have the weight that you can do it. If you don't have the weight to do it, then 40-30 for the guys that are at home who might have a barbell set or their own sort of stuff, that will be the scale down from that. For both the shoulder overhead and the thrusters, focus on getting the barbell up onto the shoulders as best you can, and then get the head through at the top. Okay, so nice good front rack, squat all the way down, press at the top. Okay, 30 reps is going to be quite tough at that weight. If you're using a dumbbell, then obviously it's going to be 20 each side for the shoulder overhead. Sorry, 20 total for the shoulder overhead, and then 30 one-arm dumbbell thrusters. Okay, fan-dabby-dozy. Fun thing about this, the old mic, you can hear me struggling and puffing a little bit more. That's pretty exciting. Get after it, team.